Time is an odd thing. Growing up, I was excited about what the years might hold, about the places I'd visit. I recall childhood moments with my mother on her throne, and my father, a figure of mystery. I remember the rat plague, Mother's passing, and all that happened at the Hound Pit's pub. Now this. I just want to put an end to Delilah's reign and get my father back. This house holds her secrets. Delilah pulled herself up from tragedy, grabbing the Empire and changing it to her liking. With Dugluka Abel, she transformed a coddled dilettante into a schemer who helped her take my throne. She's made herself immortal, and even my father's sword couldn't end her life. I'm going to undo all she's done. And next time, I'll hold on to the things I cherish, just a bit tighter. That's strange. I feel drained by this place.
Oops. Okay. Well, welcome back, everyone. It has been quite a while since I have visited Karnaca. Yeah, so this is part 13. No, 12. 12. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm kind of... So, I actually recorded this episode previously. However, there was a... I don't know exactly what happened. Everything was going properly, recording-wise. Audio, you know, my software was recording. And then, it wasn't. As in... Audio was recorded, not the gameplay at all. Like, you could hear the game audio, you could hear me, but you could not see a thing. Like, it just stopped for some reason.
Stilton's sealed off from the rest of the district.
Yeah, so I had to reload the save, and I was a tad bit frustrated by the fact that, you know, I lost, I think it was about an hour, like just over an hour worth of footage. I forgot the mechanics. Yeah, so I was a tad bit upset and decided to put off this episode and recorded, Resident Evil and Bioshock and Fallout New Vegas. Which, I mean, I feel kind of bad for Dishonored because I kind of just sidelined it pretty hard. But at the same time...
Could that be Stilton?
Not too much. Because I do love New Vegas and Resident Evil as much as it's scaring me. I quite enjoy it. And, like, the parts I'm in right now, I have no idea what's gonna happen, where to go, and I feel like I'm missing a lot of things, and maybe going a little too fast, but at the same time, you know, big, scary, icky monsters coming at me. I don't exactly want to spend too much time around them.
We'll be getting
Collect
started
yourself,
soon.
Mr. Stilton.
The Duke's beloved.
3 years ago, something inside Aramis Stilton snapped like a cheap lock. A part of him and a part of this house never left that evening. The Duke's inner circle are still gathered here, setting their grand plan into motion. Delilah's plan. And a part of Aramis Stilton is always here, still breaking. The Void is not exactly a place, and it's much older and stranger than you could ever know. It watches you from within. And at the heart of Stilton's house, the Void is leaking through a pinprick left behind by Delilah's little trick. Even magic is perverted here, and things don't work like they should. Take this. Imagine it's a kind of timepiece. Go and watch the Duke and Delilah. See for yourself what they did.
Back.
Okay, so how the timepiece works for whoever hasn't played this game is you look into the glass shards and you can see the past. You squeeze it like the heart. Oh, wait, there's stuff here.
I dream.
And bam.
By the void.
Your guests
You're
are
in the
waiting
past.
to study. The Duke is demanding refreshments, and I can't get in without
And it is
combination.
exclusive
There's a note
to
on the door, Captain Wayne.
this
He's out
area.
back. I need the code to the
This
study.
level, there we
It's in his
go.
notebook, man. But he keeps it with him.
And that's the reason you don't have powers.
I really don't like Stilton's guests. Earlier,
It's
I
a
got
little,
my ass chewed out
you
by
know,
the royal
too
curator.
overpowered.
What's her name?
You're talking about Brianna Ashworth, I believe.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes, that's her. She's an odd one. Anyway, keep.
oh, there we go. Okay, so you're gonna be on top. You're gonna be over here. Yeah. There you go. So you can easily like jump in and out of time. Very useful.
Howling to one another.
So you can see what's blocked. Usually they're blocked if there's a person or something. This is one of like my favorite levels, but at the same time it's a tad bit frustrating since you don't have your powers. I mean, if you play with no powers, then it's like, okay, whatever, another level. If you do play with powers, then tad bit frustrating. A little bit. I think there's anything else in here.
Stilton wasn't born to all this. Allegedly, he started as a miner.
So you gotta make sure no one's around.
What will change in the present based on what I do here tonight?
Does Artemis actually play the harp or the piano?
Not that I ever heard.
What am I doing here then? Why hire...
Huh?
So there are certain things, you get two options, because Stilton isn't exactly a enemy in the future, as much as he is a, what's the word, a victim? I guess that's the best word for it. Is there anyone up here?
Just have to finish my shift. Then I can go home. Put my feet up. So he says, keep alert, and I says, I am alert. I've been alert. And then he says, oh yeah, but this time, I really mean it.
As you were.
What's that? Hey, you! Come here! So far!
Oops. Dang it, I completely forget the controls between games. Yeah, oh, well, I'm supposed to be here, but just not this soon. Okay, I need to break you, take you, and you. Okay, I'm just gonna. Okay. No, go away, please. Thank you, thank you. Take the coin. So he has a lot of useful things.
I wonder what I was doing in Dunwall on this night. Or what I am doing.
Probably sneaking out of the castle. Because they're like, this is boring. Oh, wait. Yeah, so the major choice you get here is to quote-unquote save Stilton. There we go. And then grab him. And now, let's go. 1, 3.
Maybe it's open
oh,
in
wait,
the
that's
present.
code. There we go. 2, 3, 8. 2, 3. Okay. Gimme. Back to the present. No doggo, bad doggo.
I must be close to the center now.
Yes, we need in here. But when it's working. Here, who else is looking for it? There should be another one of you. Okay. Oh, there he is. The best place to get blood amber is this level. Just from this hallway. No, give me the grenade. No, there's an elevator. Stairway up. Dang, so hold. Guess not. Wait, is this a thing in... that's really nice. Okay. Was there anything of use over here? I don't think so. Okay, let's go get Stilton and then we can explore. Come on. You saw nothing, sir. Yeah, so what had happened was that I got up to around this part actually, and I was like, yeah, good episode, send it here, and then nothing. Completely recorded nothing.
Huh?
Okay, I heard the huh, and I was like, oh crap, there's another one. There should be sleep darts somewhere around here, if I remember correctly. They, like, these rich people like to party with sleep darts, like, I'm assuming like a drug or something. Hoping like a drug and not something else.
Aramis Stilton in better days. By rendering Stilton unconscious, I changed the past. But how?
Hello? Anybody?
You aren't going
Don't make
anywhere.
me search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
Did it? Okay, I'm still missing a person, I think.
Hey, who is?
Oh, come on. Just go sleep. It's okay. You can just sleep now. See? And everything's okay. Also, I had to restart when I first knocked him out. What's it called? 272.
Notebook.
Because I tried to sit him on his chair and I accidentally flinged him over the edge to his death. Yeah, so, you know, when I was trying to neutralize him, not kill him, not exactly the best results. Can I get it back there? No, I want to go all the way down. It should be right? I think there is. Dang it! Oh. Two 272 is the code I gotta remember.
I shouldn't have eaten that. Now I'm paying. So what happens when you're half starved all the time?
I wonder how much time I have before Mr. Still.
What do you want?
I can't do anything for you. You'd better run.
Yes, I know.
You have to understand. I'm going to call for help.
It was not so bad. You aren't going anywhere. Let's see what you got.
You ready?
She can't escape.
Two. Two. 7. Oh.
Things seem to be the worst here. The 2 times are overlapping now somehow.
You think?
Time to begin. Where's Stilton? I should never have kept him on just because he and my father were close.
Wink.
What we're about to attempt has never been done. It's beyond my understanding, and certainly beyond yours. If anyone has any doubts, set them aside now.
This defies rational understanding. It's the frayed edge where natural philosophy crosses over into something else.
Yes, I can feel it. We risk madness.
All of you. Delilah is your rightful empress. You owe her this.
Delilah's stronger than before. The Duke and I have heard her voice, whispering to us. And now it's time. So take your positions.
The interesting statue.
Focus on the void behind the world. You can feel her power, can't you?
By the stars. This is more exciting than any orgy I've ever attended. Do it now!
Too much information.
I am here, returned from the cold, from forever.
She lives.
How curious. It seems to have worked.
My spirit is safe now, inside this thing. Luca, you must lock it away.
I thought we'd lost you.
Brianna, Luca, I will never abandon you. Wait. You are hidden, but I know who you are. I know when you are. You've come to watch me return, and someday I'll come for you.
The void beyond the world is strange. I won't ever understand all I've seen.
But you didn't go mad, which is the important part.
Why should I trust someone who hides their face?
No, you don't have to. So this is a new edition that wasn't completed due to the Duke. No, not the Duke. Stilton going mad. Just give me the bone charm. The bone charm. Thank you. Oh, jeez. Yes, you can just kind of walk out now. Don't really have to worry about much. Just gonna look around though. Don't mind me, just a person in a mask. I do like his house, even if it's like older. It's still very like pretty and charming. Like organic feeling.
Hey, aren't you working another excavation site?
Hey, something wrong?
Nope.
What do you want? Go
Step
away.
back.
You've been warned.
Yeah, I literally just left. You're fine. Calm down. Ooh, here comes my favorite part. Yes, by far my favorite part of this game is just this one scene.
Look around you. A crumbling island at the very edges of the void. But this one is special. It's the place where my throat was cut 4,000 years ago. This is where my life ended, and where it began again. It's where they made me.
This part of the void feels older.
We find out what happened to the outsider. How he became himself. Also, I like how he nonchalantly just drags us into the void, catches us like, oh yeah, I totally hadn't been waiting here. Imagine he didn't catch us.
Right up until the end, I thought I'd find a way to escape. I fought, but the ropes only cut my skin, so I went limp. And then the knife touched my throat, and I knew I'd waited too long. The blood ran out, and I became a god. Now you know Delilah's secret. At the end of her days, she drifted through the void and should have been lost forever. But her will and cunning are second to none. She found this place, the island in the void where I became what I am. It changed her, and she discovered a way to draw from it, tapping into the power here. Delilah is a part of me now, and I don't like it.
Oh yeah, you're 4,000 years old and you've been by yourself for the most part.
You have to give Delilah credit. She tore out a piece of herself and hid it away, inside a thing made of bones. She's made herself immortal. If you want to kill Delilah, you're going to have to find her spirit and give it back to her. Reaching it won't be easy, but what comes after that might be the hardest thing you will ever have to do.
Of course it will be.
The world contains more mysteries than I imagined.
I like this is like, it's the hardest thing you're gonna have to do. Like, this is kind of the hardest thing I've done so far in my life. Leave everything behind to be run to the ground by a witch while trying to discover, man, I was kind of a shitty empress. Maybe I should like get it together.
Now to meet up with Sokolov again at the skiff, after a very strange day.
Apparently he made a record.
Oh, they still have the timepiece?
Too much dust was pissing down.
Oh.
Careful!
At least Stilton listens to them. More than I can say for the Grand Guard.
Yeah, the Duke is rotten and it spreads out from there. But Airman Stilton is a good man.
If we get
That's all
approval
you
for the
said.
new
He
ventilation
drinks at my
shaft,
brother's bar.
it'll mark a
He
real
knows we
victory.
appreciate him.
More
Karnaka has problems, but it could be a lot worse here in this district.
Lucia Pastor, right? You deserve thanks for helping the people here.
Considering who you are, I don't know whether to feel honored that you recognize me, or to yell at you for propping up the Duke while he's shitting all over Serkonos.
And who do you think I am?
I'm not stupid. Whether the newspapers and the posters in the street are right or wrong, I know who you are. And I hope you're here to end Luca Abella's tyranny. Either way, we haven't been sitting around waiting for you to clean up your mess.
Sounds like you have a plan.
No, nothing that solid. Not yet. But I believe the Duke will fall, eventually. All I can say is that when you reach the Grand Palace, just be aware that not everyone there is your enemy. Trust your judgment.
All right. I'll remember that.
Anyway, good luck. There's still a chance to make something new here in Karnaka. Something that serves everyone, not just some rapacious bastard with a title.
Yeah, sorry about that. You're kinda totally right about me not being
This is
the
the
best
Duke
at
of
this.
Serkonos. At the request of Aramis Stilton, I'm told I need to present another set of awards to critical mind workers.
I like how he's just so upset by the fact that Stilton is like, you know, take care of your workers.
She's supposed to talk to
Look at it.
Stilton soon.
Look how much better
About
everything
new
looks.
safety rules for the
Well, frankly, I didn't really look at it the first time, but it looks better, trust me.
Why does Pastor care in the first place?
Maybe no one else will even notice. But things have changed here. For the better.
Yeah, not everything's covered in dust.
It is like the Duke will
Also-
keep taking, consuming until someone puts an end.
You're back. That was quick.
Look who's back.
Sorry I couldn't take you to see Stilton myself.
Eyes.
But I guess you found the place.
Are you ready to leave? The dust is wreaking havoc on my throat.
Let's go, Grandpa.
Yes, I paid a visit to Paolo and the Howlers. At least I think I did. And I've been to Stilton's house. We can go.
Yes, I attacked a few people, but it's fine. I didn't. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh man, I missed a lot of money. Like a lot. It's fine. I'll get through it. I just need to get sleep. That's really. Damn, I missed a lot of money. Huh.
Duke Luca Abel tore down the original palace in Karnaka, his birthplace, in order to build a lavish structure that cost enough to feed everyone in Serkonos for years. It's said to be a sprawling estate to humble all others, a monument to his ego and sense of princely entitlement. But whatever the Duke has done to his nation happened while I was Empress. In Dunwall, we were content to look the other way as long as the silver kept flowing. I've got to get inside the Grand Palace, deal with the Duke, and find a way to steal Delilah's soul.
I would say I like the way his house looks. It's very modern in a... It's super modern, but it's like, I like it in a weird way.
Can you feel it? This is my last night. Soon, I'll dissolve into the great nothing.
You should be at peace.
I've stayed too long. Find Delilah's spirit. Trap her with this cage of dead flesh. Set me free.
I don't understand.
You will, very soon.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and call it an episode here. Next episode we pay the Duke a visit. Alright, well, see you guys in the next one.
I can't believe it's taken this long for someone to go after
Bye.
the Duke. Another